Welcome back to the Elder Scrolls Online, the Gold Chapter. I am JDZ Gaming Empire. We are working on the second era of scribing. Volteri Nahaya, a knight in the Order of the Lamp, is exploring some kind of magical anomaly. She's requested assistance through the Mages Guild to investigate the source of unknown and untamed power. The Crow has a plan to fix the altar and need to find a new focusing crystal in the east wing of the Scholarium. Find a replacement crystal for the altar, which is somewhere over here in the east wing. So let's head out. And we've been warned about fighting. We're gonna have to do some fighting along the way. The place is pretty empty. Oh, those look like baddies. Those look like a bunch of baddies. Some of them are. Animated incendiary. Okay, one at a time. That works for me. Hey, I got some frost for you too, buddy. The chill render. Crate of forgotten crystals. Oh, that was it? Okay. Let's return to the altar with the crystal.
Yes, good. Bring the crystal to the altar. Place it in the empty locus. If we are to quell this magic, we must focus it into a new creation. Place your hands on the altar.
Script unlock, magic damage, focus. Oh, okay, lingering torment, signature. So things are unlocking here. Breach, affix. What? Is this a skill line or something? I don't think it's a skill line. Oh, maybe scribing. Oh my goodness. We need to find all of these? Is that what this is saying? Okay, we got soul magic. Found it, I guess. Launch a concentrated blast of soul magic at a target. Wolf Sealed contingency. Imbue yourself with the magical runes of Ulsealed. These runes trigger when you cast an ability, excuse me, with a cost, causing a burst of magic around you. Purchased from Chronicler Farendil in the Scholarium after earning the sigil of the Luminary Indrik. Requires Mages Guild Skill Apprentice achievement to purchase. Oh, so this is part of the guild. We haven't learned it yet. Okay. Wow, there's quite a bit here. Okay, let's put our hand on the altar.
This is the scribing altar.
Oh.
Make this grimoire your own.
Scribing completion. Luminous ink is required to complete an act of scribing. You will be charged ink equal to the number of new scripts added. You can acquire ink, grimoires, and scripts through numerous methods in the world. Keep an eye open for hints as you continue to explore the Scholarium. Okay. But I don't have enough to do anything here, right? Okay. Oh, maybe I do. Oh, maybe this is what they gave us. Scribing scripts. Customize your grimoire by adding one script of each type. Focus scripts define the function of your skill. Signature scripts give unique effects. Affix scripts add a final benefit of your choosing. Once all script slots are filled, press R to craft, or press X to clear selections. Okay, so right now we're working on Wield Soul. Magic damage deals 64.95 magic damage to an enemy. Okay, and then we're going to have Lingering Torment deals 54.10 magic damage over 10 seconds. And then Breach afflicts the enemy with major breach for 10 seconds. So we have to have one of each of these. All right, so let's add this. Okay, so this is going to be an instant cast, 28 meters, and it costs some magicka. Okay. All right. And then we scribe it. What is this? It says we have 0 of what? Oh, luminous ink. Oh, I wonder what that does.
The skill is scribed. The magic of the Scalarium is calmed.
Would you like to go
Well done. Let's talk about what comes next.
Would you like to go to the skills menu to assign your newly scribed skill? Okay, sure. Okay, this is it. Magical Soul. So this is for soul magic, and I guess it's gonna get... Before we go and do this, because I don't know what I'm doing, let's talk to the crow. It seems like I will probably click here, but I'm not sure. So let's talk to her.
It's done. The altar is quiet, and for the first time in centuries, scribing has returned to Tamriel. It's clear Ulfsil did not send you, but I believe she would be quite proud of you just the same.
Ulfsil didn't send us. Who is she?
Archmage Ulfsild the Evergreen? Warrior Witch of Kyne's Aegis? Clever woman of the Druidoc? The Pale's priestess of Juno? She created the Scalarium and perfected the art of scribing.
And that's what I just did? Scribing? Shaping magic?
Like a ray of sunlight from Magnus himself. Yes, scribing is an art developed by Archmage Ulfsild in collaboration with powerful beings. Spirits, if you like. They are called the Luminaries of Magic, and you, adventurer, are going to seek them out.
Why would I do that?
To inherit Ulfsild's legacy, to make your mark on spellcraft itself. The Luminaries wait beyond these beautiful sealed doors. If you're willing, I will guide you on the path of scribing. I will take you under my wing.
And I can scribe more grimoires? Shape new skills?
There is a world of magic beyond your mortal ken, adventurer. With the Luminaries at your side, there is nothing you cannot accomplish. Speak to your knight. Consider my offer.
Okay, I'll talk to Naya.
There is much to be done, but it will be good to flex my feathers again.
I have many questions. Okay, before we ask that, let's ask this. What exactly is scribing?
Like a flock moving across the sky, scribing twists and turns in the wind. It was an art form, a discipline, and a life's work. And as she got to know the Luminaries, it became a collaboration with her very best friends.
What makes scribing work? The grimoires and scripts and ink?
Most spells and skills are time-honored traditions. Reliable, consistent. But they lack artistry. Require nothing from the caster beyond a basic understanding of how Magicka flows. I described scribing as an art because it requires artistry.
She combined art with magic?
Yes, that's a good way to look at it. Grimoires are spells and skills built from the ground up with artistry. No one would claim they're the most efficient, most reliable workings. But they're far more flexible than the average magecraft.
They're flexible. That's where the scripts come in?
Ha! You've got it. You can paint a picture with many different brushes, many different colors, can you not? Scribing allows a talented hand to do the same with magic, crafting a spell or skill in just the artistic fashion you want.
So what I'm gathering from this is that we can kind of change up skills or spells with this scribing. Why did Ulfsild develop scribing?
Ulfsild saw the world differently. She could literally see magic, watch as it spiraled in ribbons across the world. As she grew up and formally learned to cast spells, it gave her a perspective on magecraft no one else had.
Scribing was a way for her to help others see magic like she did.
Yes. She hoped that with proper technique and a sufficiently powerful focus, anyone could develop the same relationship with magic she had. She spent the work of lifetimes pursuing that dream, and never quite saw her work bear fruit.
How did the luminaries help her with scribing?
Ulfsild's innate gift to see Magicka brought with it a lifetime of lived experiences not easily transferred to others. So she developed the art of shaping magic via ink, parchment, and quill. What was missing was raw mystical strength.
The luminaries lent her strength?
In so many ways. Scribing hinges upon the borrowed power of the luminaries, channeled through the altar. With their power flowing to the focus at the heart of the Scalarium, a mage is able to do incredible, ineffable acts of creation.
I have many other questions for you.
And I have questions for you. It's been so long since I've spoken to someone like this. I'll spare you my interrogation. I'll learn more about you as you follow the path of the luminaries.
Okay. Can you tell me more about these luminaries of magic?
They are beings of pure magic, hence their name. Utterly unique, like beams of light emanating from the face of Magnus himself. Each has chosen a shape that suits their personality, following goals and interests entirely of their own choosing.
Where do they come from?
Ask each luminary what they are, where they came from, or how they came to be, and they'll each give you a different answer. My suggestion is that you meet them, learn all you can, and decide the answer to that question for yourself.
You said the luminaries could teach me about scribing?
As they themselves once taught Ulfsild. Yes, the luminaries understand magic in a way mortals never could. Their power, freely given, will allow you access to arcane mysteries others could only dream of.
What more can you tell me about Ulfsid?
Has all record of her accomplishments been lost? Not a footnote remains of her life and deeds? Her discovery of the luminaries began long before she met and wed Archmage Shalador, though their collaboration would encompass the work of a lifetime.
I remember that name, Shalador. Shalador became so obsessed with reclaiming Ivie that Ulfsid left him.
She did. I'm saddened and surprised. They were very much in love. They always knew they would not see the end together, but I doubt either of them expected things would end like that.
What do you mean? They knew they wouldn't be together forever?
Shalador was one of the greatest mages to walk the face of Nirn. He planned to live until the Aedra themselves wrested him from this world. But Ulfsild didn't want to live forever. She wanted to leave behind a legacy. Now, thanks to you, she will.
You called this place the Scalarium. Where are we?
We are beneath an island called Ivea. In ages past, Ivea was a sanctuary for magic, founded by Ulfsild's husband, Archmagus Shalador. I am caretaker to this space, Ulfsild's familiar, set to watch over it when the island was lost.
The island was returned to Nirn. I helped the Archmage Best Shogorath. Oh, I can't remember if I'm saying that name right, but I remember.
Impressive. And well-timed. The mad god's discovery of the Scalarium would have been catastrophic. I felt the shift when Ivea returned to Nirn, but had no idea what called it home. I can think of no one better suited to inherit Ulfsild's legacy.
Okay. Alright, let's talk with you and then we'll see about looking at that skill again. Or our skill tree.
I've been a knight in the Order for years, Traveler, and I've never heard of anything like this. A lost art of shaping magic, an ancient library, and these luminaries. This is incredible.
The crow seems to think I can learn more about scribing from the luminaries.
Hopefully you'll learn exactly what a luminary is while you're at it. I'm lucky you were here, Traveler. My magic is so specialized. With that altar, who knows what else you'll learn to do? What sort of spells and skills you'll create?
What do we do next?
Well, I need to report in. Tell the head of my order what's happened and get guidance from the Archmagister. If you're asking my advice, why not stay here? Talk more with the crow and see if you can start to walk this path she mentioned.
This turned out to be quite the patrol, Naya.
A patrol to last a lifetime. I brought you in to help with an unstable portal, and look at everything we've done. Explored an ancient library, met a talking crow, and apparently revived an ancient form of magic. Can't wait to see what happens next.
Okay, so she's giving us Soul Trap, Orchid Purple. Applies to Soul Trap, Soul Splitting Trap, and Consuming Trap. Select in Skills menu. And then how to scribe. Any furniture. Any who possess this tomb have at their fingertips a comprehensive guide to the art of scribing spells. Okay,
I have no idea how I'm going to explain this to the head of my order. This will be a long and entertaining conversation. In the meantime, you have a feathered scholar to speak with.
I do. What are you hoping to get from the Mages Guild?
You passed some of my trusted associates when we entered Sunamir. I want them tasked to investigate and catalog what we find. In the meantime, you're our resident expert on scribing. You need to learn everything you can.
There seems to be a good deal still to discover.
You couldn't be more right. What are the luminaries? How do they relate to this lost art of scribing? We have more questions than answers. Luckily, we also have you. Give the crow my regards, traveler.
I'll go speak with the crow. Good luck, Naya.
I'm a touch nervous to bring this to the Votary Commander and Archmage Galarian. This is going to come as quite a surprise. And those two hate surprises. I'll be fine. Probably.
Before you go, can I ask you a few questions?
Of course. We really jumped into the boggy end of the swamp together, didn't we? Answering a few questions is the least I can do for the world's foremost expert on scribing.
Not yet. Who are the associates you want to bring back?
My plan is to bring in Ernard, who opened the portal for you, as well as Laren and Julian. You passed them back in Sunamir. And Chronicler Ferandil. He'll be invaluable here and can keep the other three in line.
Why that group?
Votary Laren and I have gotten each other out of more scrapes than I can count. Julian is sour as a plum, but she's one of the smartest people I know. And Ernard doesn't look like much, but he cuts through guild politics like a spell-forged blade.
And Chronicler Ferandil?
Ferandil is... well, he's not much fun at parties. But put him in front of a stack of moldy old tomes and he'll have them organized, cataloged, and analyzed faster than you can say Eye of Magnus 3 times fast.
Okay, can you tell me more about yourself?
Oh, me? Not much to tell, really. I grew up in a guild family. My mother was an adept, and my father was a researcher back in Eldenroot. I started off sort of following in the family business, but most magic just kind of eludes me.
That's why you became a knight in the Order of the Lamp?
Yeah, swords always made more sense to me than spells. Portals and I get along great, something about how they come together. Like a good riddle. But most magic and I just don't get along. Much to my father's chagrin.
Can you tell me more about your order?
Each knight takes a solemn vow to protect the Mages Guild, its members, and its goals. When we're available, we also go in first to deal with situations like this. Trying to assess the unknown before letting the adepts get their hands dirty.
Why wouldn't you be available?
There aren't many votaries in the Order right now. Part of why I joined up. I tried the adept's life before that. Being a lamp knight suits me better. Even if I still get called on for my portal magic just as much as before.
Okay, we'll speak again when you return. Alright, where'd the crow go? Oh, they're down there. Okay. She's down there to give some lessons. But we're gonna look at the skill first. Okay, soul trap. Oh, wait a minute. Let me close this, because... okay, this is what we got. Yes. So let's... excuse me. Okay, I think tickle might be gone now. We'll see. Had a tickle in my throat. Alright, let's see. Soul trap. Alright, so... the tickle wasn't gone. I felt like I almost coughed up a lung. Okay. This is the default style. This will apply the skill. Let's... okay, it's already applied. Let's close it. I assume that's how that works. I don't know. Let's go talk. I assume that's how that works. Okay, I think that's it. But it will be interesting to see how it works. we would have to put that down here on our bar to use it. Lay claim to an enemy's soul, dealing 14,421 magic damage. Okay, now let's see if we take this off. Put that on. What does this do? Okay, it's the same. What? Oh, this is something we just got, right? When we created it? I'm really confused here. As you could tell. Oh, this is the one she gave us, the orchid purple. So maybe it looks different, but this is the one we just scribed. I think. Yes, magical soul. So we would have to put either of these two down here in our bar. Let's go talk with the crow. Let's look at the journal real quick. If anyone can help me learn about scribing and the luminaries, it's the crow. I should speak with her about next steps. Let's go. Go talk to the crow, see what we can find out.
I'm glad you've chosen to stay, Interloper. The path to master scribing is not an easy one, but its rewards are innumerable. Your knight appears to be leaving. Did I ruffle her feathers with my cause?
She's going to report into the Mages Guild and request some assistance here.
A guild of mages? Fascinating, but a topic for another conversation. Let's stay focused. Ulfsild prepared for the day that someone would follow in her footsteps. She left behind resources, notes, and information for her eventual inheritor.
And you want me to be this inheritor?
What I want is immaterial. The luminaries will dictate your future as a scriber of grimoires, an editor of spells. That said, I am Ulfsild's familiar. I can guide your early steps, get you flying in the right direction. Where you perch is up to you.
Where do I start?
Ulfsild left a number of echoes, instructional illusions, scattered throughout the library. Their aim is to guide you through the process of contacting the luminaries, making allies of them once again. There's one just behind you. See for yourself.
I'll see what Ulfsild has to say then.
The echo at the base of the altar is just one of many. Much of the Scalarium's knowledge has been lost to time. But if Magnus wills it, Ulfsild's preparations should be enough to see us through. Fly back to me when you have followed Ulfsild's instructions.
Okay. So, something over here. Find the echo of introduction.
If you are seeing this, the Crow has set you on the path to learn the art of scribing. A world of magic awaits you. I've left behind another sort of guide, the True Sight Lens. Seek it out in the East Wing. The lens and the fables are signposts to seek the luminaries, and they will teach you far more than I ever could.
That's the person that we saw, whose language was a little disjointed. Find the True Sight Lens. Up this way? Probably. It says it's below. Down this way. Through this area? Okay. Listen to the echo of the True Sight Lens. And then we'll go talk to the crow.
I made this lens so you might see the world as I do. The very warp and weft of magic laid out before me. A look through the lens will allow you to see impressions left behind by the luminaries. Follow these signposts, and you will find their domains.
Okay, that's it.
Good. You found the lens. It will be your most important tool in tracing a path to the luminaries. Merely holding the lens will attune you to the flow of magic. You will begin to see focal points, impressions left behind by these mystical beings.
How do I use these focal points?
It's quite simple. Stand in one and peer through the lens. Hidden magics in many forms will be revealed to you. Doors, glyphs, even secrets layered within tomes. But here, enough talk. Let's begin.
Where do I start?
Gather your feathers about you. Nearby, you will see a focal point and the Fable of the Indrik. Read the book, then step into the focal point. Peer through the lens, and you'll see the tome in an all-new light.
I'll give it a try.
Ulfsild's secrets are all around us. You need only know where to look. Read the Fable of the Indrik, then use the lens and re-examine the tome. You'll see what I mean.
Can you tell me more about this lens?
Ulfsild created the True Sight lens as she developed the art of scribing. From a young age, she could see magic in a way few others could. This intuitive understanding of magic was what led her to the luminaries, and inspired scribing itself.
If she could see magic, why does she need the lens?
Seeing and understanding are two different things, interloper. The lens was a tool, a high branch to give her a bird's-eye view of impressions left behind by the luminaries.
What do you mean she could see magic?
From a very young age, Archmage Ulfsild found she could see the current of magic as it flowed across Nirn. Faintly at times, more strongly in others. A rare and precious gift, one granted by Magnus himself, no doubt.
Okay. Read the fable. That's the fable. Okay, it's over here. Fable of the Indrik. Hunter traveled through green waters to the break of dawn, seeking a worthy quarry. He came across the lady, stone still, with skirts pulled around her. Something huddled behind her, a creature of hooves and feathers and bones of the earth. It barked and gave chase when he got too close. He chased it through mud and brush and down into the earth by amber light of Kolandra in gleaming halls of moon-gray stone. The long-legged creature shed its even longer shadow, leaving it to do battle with the hunter. The two met again among ruins of an isle brought low from the weight of a once mighty tower. All that remained was a well of starlight at its center. The creature did not run, but considered the hunter as he approached. "Why did you chase me?" asked the creature. "I sought a worthy quarry," answered the hunter. "I was feeble and new to this world," said the creature, "small and weak. I would lose my sharpness in waiting for you to grow. And you had sense enough to run," said the hunter. "What use would that gift be if none ever chased you?" "Drink of this well with me," said the creature. "We were both made stronger by your pursuit." The two foes bent their heads and drank of the well of starlight. Rejuvenated, they raised their heads as friends and ran again, dashing over the river, splashing through the lady's skirts, stopping on a high overlook jutting out to the sea. What a difference it made, thought the hunter as he stepped into the creature's glade, keeping stride with another rather than following in their wake.
Now enter the focal point and peer through the lens. You will see what was unseen in the fable.
Okay. I did that once. Whoa. Read the annotated fable. Oh, we got some purplish haze around us. Oh. Okay. Annotated. Hunter traveled through green waters to the break of dawn, seeking a worthy quarry. We're in Tamriel for certain. Greenwater Cove, Dawnbreak, it must be Eredon. Came across the lady stone still with skirts pulled around her. Amunda stone, I know the one. On an island in a small pond, south and across the river from that little mining settlement. Something huddled behind her, a creature of hooves and feathers and bones of the earth. It barked and gave chase when he got too close. He chased it through mud and brush and down into the earth by amber light of Kalanda and gleaming halls of moon-gray stone. Beast must be an Indrik. Moon-gray suggests the ruins of Ondil. The long-legged creature shed its even longer shadow, leaving it to do battle with the hunter. The two met again among ruins of an isle brought low from the weight of a once mighty tower. All that remained was a well of starlight at its center. Uranim, on the east coast. No tower, but there is an ancient well of power there. Creature did not run, but considered the hunter as he approached. Why did you chase me? Blah, 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 blah. Drink of this well with me, said the creature. We were both made stronger by your pursuit. Okay. Dashing over the river, splashing through the lady's skirts, stopping on a high overlook jutting out to the sea. It's on my map. This must not have been an island when the fable was written. Now it's home to a lighthouse on the southwest coast of Eredon. I hope the door is still there. Okay.
Excellent. Ulfsild's annotations will tell you where you need to go.
Eredon?
You've seen the hidden annotations then, and you know where you are going?
It looks like Ulfsild's notes lead to Eredon.
You should be able to follow those annotations in sequence, leading you from location to location. Just like the hunter in the fable, you seek the Indrik now. Let Ulfsild be your guide.
Is there anything else I need to know?
As this is your first time, I will accompany you into the field. Not everything you need to know is on the page. I will teach you how to break the luminary wards and retrieve key fragments to enter the Indrik's domain.
I'll see you in Eredon then.
I'll meet you at the Lady's Standing Stone in Eredon. How nice it'll be to really stretch my wings again.
Do all the luminaries have fables like this?
Indeed. Ulfsild gathered hundreds of tomes in her search for these tales. A small handful of her annotated volumes will be needed to find the luminaries. Beyond the Indrik, you will seek them out in whatever order you choose.
Okay. Why am I starting with Undrik?
Ulfsild felt a kinship with him. He was the first of the luminaries to ally with the Archmage, and the first to commit his power to the altar. If any of these unorthodox beings are still loyal to Ulfsild, I felt he would be the one.
I'm not sure how the luminaries connect to scribing or the altar.
Tilt your head and think of the altar as the heart of the Scalarium. Without it, the library would simply be a graveyard of tomes. A lifeless shell filled with old knowledge and stories of the past. What makes that heart beat? What gives it life?
The luminaries of magic?
Yes. Before the doors were sealed, the Indrik, Netch, Dragon, and Griffin fed the altar their strength. Now the heart of the Scalarium struggles to beat, and without that beating heart, your mastery of scribing will stagnate.
How do we know they'll be willing to share their strength with the altar again?
There's the trick. We don't. Ulfsild underwent trials to prove her worth, to gain their trust. But that was lifetimes ago. All we can hope to do now is find the luminaries and remind them of their promise to Ulfsild. The rest is up to you.
Okay. Meet the crow in Eredon. According to the fable, our search for the Indrik starts in Eredon. I should meet the crow at the Standing Stone of the Lady. Ooh, we get to go back to Eredon, you guys. That's some antiquities that we just got. Which I haven't even done anything with. Wildsmith anointing decoction. That's a master antiquity. So that will not be happening. Let's go back to the journal. And where is Eridon, we're coming back. We're coming back. Ooh. Do I need that Mundustone? No, I don't. I don't need that one. All right, let's get out of here. We're going back to our roots. A sky shard here? Not a sky shard, a way shrine? There is. Oh. Yeah, this wasn't here before. Okay. I don't remember discovering this. But there's something over here too. Portal to Eridon. Let's take it. Oh my word.
Watch your pockets.
Look at us. We're back in Eridon. Okay, where are we headed? Gotta meet. Oops. Gotta meet the crow. We are down here. We gotta meet the crow. Alright, let's do this better way. Up here. Okay, up near this Mundustone. Oh, I'm super excited. Let's ride our mount there. Call it. Been a long time, you guys. It's been a long time. Yeah.
Here we are, where the fabled chase began. Ah, what a flight! I almost didn't want to land. But, to business. The luminaries are beings of great power. Each has a domain they have shaped to their choosing. Each domain has a door, and each door, of course, has a key.
Where can I find this key?
As I said in the library, let the fable be your guide. We are here at the Lady, the first annotated location in the fable. Just as you did back at the Scalarium, peer through the true sight lens within a focal point.
What am I looking for?
Magic wards left behind by the Indrik. A trio of these wards hide a fragment of his key. Once revealed, these wards can be dispelled from a distance. Clear them all, and the key fragment will be revealed. Don't worry, I'll help you find it.
Only a fragment of the key?
If the luminaries share one trait, it's a love of a challenge overcome. Yes, you'll need to gather 3 key fragments to open the Indrik's door. Let's begin. And remember, if you lose your sight, there will always be more focal points at hand.
Alright, I'll use the lens and find the Indrik's wards.
Peer through the lens, reveal the wards, and claim the key fragment. This may seem a small step, but an incredible path waits before you.
Do all the luminaries have fables like this?
Indeed. Ulfsild gathered hundreds of tomes in her search for these tales. A small handful of her annotated volumes will be needed to find the luminaries. Beyond the Indrik, you will seek them out in whatever order you choose.
Okay, we asked this already before.
Ulfsild felt a kinship with him. He was the first of the luminaries to ally with the Archmage, and the first to commit his power to the altar. If any of these unorthodox beings are still loyal to Ulfsild, I felt he would be the one.
Why are the luminary keys hidden like this?
I'm not sure I can give you a simple answer to that question. Perhaps some of the luminaries can give you their perspective. My best guess? When you see magic the way they do, your taste for the company of mortal mages might sour.
So mages annoy them?
That ruffles the feathers more than I intended. Think of it this way. Your average archmage is just a neophyte compared to the luminaries. I think these hidden keys are a way to dissuade, let's call them, casual questions.
I'm not sure how the luminaries connect to scribing or the altar.
Tilt your head and think of the altar as the heart of the Scalarium. Without it, the library would simply be a graveyard of tomes. A lifeless shell filled with old knowledge and stories of the past. What makes that heart beat? What gives it life?
The luminaries of magic?
Yes. Before the doors were sealed, the Indrik, Netch, Dragon, and Griffin fed the altar their strength. Now the heart of the Scalarium struggles to beat, and without that beating heart, your mastery of scribing will stagnate.
How do we know they'll be willing to share their strength with the altar again?
Ah, there's the trick.
Okay, we heard all that.
Don't.
Okay, so let's dispel the first set of Indrik wards. One right here. Focal point.
The lens shows you magic the way Ulfsild saw it. Shades of how the luminaries see it. Now, find the wards.
Oh my. I see wards all over the place. I saw something over here. Is this considered a ward? Yes. Okay.
Your vision has faded. Find another focal point.
Right.
Each will be in sight of a ward.
Okay. Oh, I bet there was one over where we found the focal point.
Your vision has faded once more.
What?
Find another focal point. Peer through the lens and break the wards to find the key fragment.
Well, dang, I just... What? I guess after each focal point is used, then you have to find it, do it again.
The wards are gone, and the fragment revealed.
Okay, fragment of the Indrik's key.
The first key fragment is yours. Well done.
Oh man, we gotta do that twice more to create it.
You've taken to this well. Your early steps to master scribing. But from here I must take my leave. Return to the Scalarium. Ulfsild, I believe, wanted her inheritor to walk this path alone.
Alright, I just need to find the other two key fragments, right?
Just as you did here, use the fable to find your way. Dispel the wards, and with key in hand, you should be able to open the door and meet the luminary Indrik face to face.
What then?
He will likely ask you to prove yourself worthy of his power. I have a good feeling about you, interloper, altar breaker. I have faith you can do it. Magnus guide you on your journey, and I'll see you back at the Scalarium.
See you there.
Just remember, you can always reference the fable of the Indrik from your bag. Ulfsild's annotations will guide you on your journey. Find the wards, obtain the fragments, and soon you shall meet your first luminary of magic.
Can you remind me where the other key fragments are here in Eredon?
Just remember, in your quest to meet other luminaries, I will not be around to act as a guide. The next set of wards lie within the ruins of Ondil. The third are on the eastern island of Buranim. Ulfsild's annotations make that clear.
And the door to Ondrik's domain?
It lies on an island off the southwest coast of Oredon, atop a rise that now features a lighthouse beacon. You'll find it, interloper, just as Ulfsild did, all those years ago.
Okay. So, reference the fable in your pack. Reference the fable in my pack. Okay. Okay, we went to Eridon. Okay, we did that. Ruins of Ondil. Where are the ruins of Ondil? Over here. And we are right here. So we can go up there and get it. And again, it's only going to cost 32 coin. I mean, I guess that would get expensive. Let's ride over there. Okay, this seems a little interesting so far. Guess we're all going the same way. Okay.
Excellent. The wards are nearby. Seek the key fragment. Walk the path.
Okay, anything over here? There's one over there. Okay, dispel the second set. Over here. And the third one is back up there. Did we miss it? I mean, we used this one already, but did we miss the ward? I think we need to go a different direction. Oh, right there. Well, how do I? There we go. Okay, take the second key, which is over this way. Right. Reference the fable in your pack. Now we're going to Veranium on the east coast. No tower, but there is an ancient well of power there. Over here. Okay. Let's get out of here. Let's see, is there a fast travel? Really need to fast travel? Probably not. Over. Okay, let's get on our mount if we can. On over this way. Oh, new area discovered that I never discovered before when I was here.
Get out of here.
And let me see here. Where are we going? Back behind the house, maybe? It says it's below. Oh, we still have a long ways to go, you guys. All right. Down. What's this? Smart. Whoa, what is this? Oh, Ruby Ashwood. Alright, we need to get down there. Without killing ourselves. There's a path here.
I've seen this
Gather
place
your
marked
feathers
on
about
that.
you. The last
Never would have
fragment is
sought it out
within
on
those
my own.
ruins.
Okay, the last fragment is within those ruins, she says. I see it. I see something over here. Oh, okay, one right here. Alright, let's go ahead and eat since it said I need to eat.
Looking stronger already.
Alright, let's go find the next one. It's here. Okay, now, where's that third one gonna be at? Got that over there that we can use. Alright, let's go use it. Okay, where is the final one? Oh, right here? Thought we did this one already, but I guess not. Okay. Take the third key fragment. It's right here. Now we need to reveal Indrik's door. Which is over here. We are up here. Wow, we're a ways away. We're a ways away. I am going to spend the money in fast travel. She's following us.
I'm with you.
Low. Okay. We need to get below. What's the best way to do that? Looks like back over this way, maybe? I think. Oh, maybe we can just go this way. Right through y'all's camp. Don't mind us. Don't mind us.
You should have run.
Light it!
Don't be throwing daggers at me. Are you crazy? I'm gonna get you.
You've flown true. The Luminary Indrik's door is close. Find the path to the top and take the next step on your journey.
Okay, well, let me deal with these enemies first. So I'm gonna kill you because of your comrades over there. Reveal the Indrik's door. It's up above. Got over here. Bread, I will take it. Thank you. And you're not very observant. You didn't hear all that commotion? Get out of here. Okay. Ooh, what's this? Oh, that was cool. Wing of the Indrik. All right. Wow, look at, whoa, look at this place.
It has been many long years since a mortal entered my domain. And now here you are, following in Ulfsild's footsteps. Welcome to my domain, adventurer, bearer of my fable.
Oh, looking. You're majestic looking.
I sense the power of the Scholarium within you. Your ink-stained hands have touched the altar's magic. I sensed too when Ulfsild's essence faded from this realm. After all these years, do you hope to be her inheritor?
I might be. I'm still new to this.
I sense potential. You hunger for power, much as Ulfsild did when she sought me out all those years ago. I will ask you the same question I asked her. Do you deserve this power? The power to edit grimoires, to rewrite magic?
Yes, absolutely.
What confidence. You believe you have the wisdom to use my power. The power to maim or mend, to blast with flame or freeze with ice. We shall see. First, my door must open once again. Place the fable you carry with you upon the dais.
How will that open your door?
A story is never just a story. It has the power to change from within and without. The fable of the Indrik acts as a symbolic connection, a commitment from me to you. Place the book and open the path.
Okay, I'll place the fable on the dice then. All right, well, that's where we need to place it, and we will do that in the next episode. This is pretty cool. I'm kind of enjoying it. It's different. It's interesting. I like it. I hope you guys are enjoying this playthrough of the Gold Road chapter. And if you are, I'd appreciate if you give this video a thumbs up to like it and subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. It certainly helps my channel to grow, and actually this Elder Scrolls series has really helped my channel grow, so I truly appreciate you guys. And I will see you on in the next episode. Thanks for watching. Bye.